Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. Our team arrives on time and is always professional. Be sure your unit is ready for the cooler temperatures by visiting our website, callks.com today, and schedule your appointment. It's fast and easy. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today. 205-322-9090, AL certification number 1112.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Friday, the 17th of November. I'm James Spann. Have a band of showers and thunderstorms to deal with at some point over the weekend. Next week looks fairly quiet for Thanksgiving. Cool during the day, cold at night. Let's dive in and take a look at things. This is the water vapor satellite view across the nation today. Got a trough back in the northwestern states. That will be progressive. That'll push that cold front through here tomorrow night. There's the visible satellite view. Not much happening, just a few scattered clouds around the state today. Lots of sunshine getting through. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s in most spots. The warmest location is Tuscaloosa. They've got 71. And many spots will likely see highs above 70 tomorrow, but a big change to cool weather on Sunday. Around the nation, you can see some 80s back in parts of Texas, but again, that new surge of colder air is due in here Sunday, and by Monday morning, a widespread freeze is likely. There's the watch warning map around the nation. We note a wind advisory in effect for parts of the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama. The winds will be picking up in advance of that front tonight and tomorrow. Convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Maybe some thunderstorms north of here. Nothing severe expected. But tomorrow we have a marginal risk of severe weather. As far north as Indianapolis and as far south as the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama. The marginal risk is basically along and north of a line from near Winfield to Huntsville to Scottsboro. The area is in darker green. And maybe some thunder down into central Alabama. The main threat will be from gusty winds with a narrow band of storms tomorrow evening. Here's the rain for the next 5 days around the nation. Really big numbers back in the Pacific Northwest. And around here, the amount's about 1/2 inch. And the bulk of that will be late tomorrow and tomorrow evening. Next week, for now, looks pretty dry. Off in the tropics, watching a disturbance in the far southern Caribbean, basically on the coast of South America. Just a low chance of that developing over the next 5 days. So let's check the modeling here. The GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid at 12 noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. Deepening trough west of the state. A deep surface low north of Indianapolis with a trailing front. Let's check the high-res NAM. This is 2 o'clock tomorrow. And again, the morning should be dry. Showers begin up in northwest Alabama about midday. For the Auburn football game that kicks off at 11 o'clock, the day will be dry there. At least the game should be dry with temperatures in the 60s to near maybe low 70s. And then for Tuscaloosa, you can see that showers will likely arrive generally after the game is over. They've got an 11 o'clock kickoff as well. We'll mention just the chance of a shower late in the game, but again, the better chance after that game is over. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. There's that narrow band of storms roughly along Interstate 59. And some thunder, but at that point they should be weakening, but they still could produce some gusty winds. Sunday, noticeably cooler, highs dropping in the low to mid-50s. The sky will be sunny, a pretty good north wind. And Monday, the high right on top of us. We'll have a widespread freeze for the first time this season. Most locations between 26 and 32. Monday will be a sunny day with a high in the upper 50s, and Tuesday looks sunny with a high in the low 60s. We'll go to Wednesday. A surge of cooler air begins to drop in. The winds pick up out of the north. The high will drop back in the 50s. This is your big travel day. So again, just take a look at this. And if you're traveling, you can see we have no really major problems around the country, which is good. Seattle looks kind of wet and windy. Maybe some light snow for parts of the Great Lakes in the northeast, but not much. So pretty good looking travel day. Thanksgiving for us looking very cool, if not cold and dry. Highs in the low 50s, lows. We will start the day probably below freezing Thursday morning. We note that surface low in the Gulf affecting the Florida Peninsula. Not us. Rain for places like Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, Orlando, Miami, Fort Myers, but not here for Thanksgiving. This is a week from today, Friday the 24th, Black Friday, trough on the East Coast. And for us, the weather looking cool and dry. Lows probably in the 20s and highs in the 50s. These are below average for this time of the year. We'll carry it out one more day. This is Iron Bowl Saturday. The 25th, and if this is right, just cool and dry. We start the day in the 30s, the high probably around 60. Should be a great day for the Iron Bowl that is played this year at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Check the numbers. Really, after tomorrow, we go below average with highs mostly in the 50s and lows mostly in the 30s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. My next video will be posted here Monday morning by 7 o'clock. Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders, will have the updates here tomorrow and Sunday. And if you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.
Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today, 205-322-9090, AL certification number 11120.